Hello, hello, hello. What's good, people? It is currently 10 minutes past 8 p.m. UK time, Sunday, the 7th of July 2024. Welcome to another amazing episode of Technically Speaking, which is a free weekly chart analysis, technicals, charts, and trading analysis show every single Sunday, 8 p.m. till 9 p.m. UK time. Let's just make sure everything's working on the YouTube. Till 9 p.m. UK time. And that means everything's working.
Yeah,
Hello, Bit Blonde. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
I'm amazing. Thank you.
Amazing, Emily.
Nice. That's a good mood. We survived this massive batch.
And I still think there's more. One sec.
Well,
It's all
Okay,
good.
so for those that don't know who we are Blockchain Sensei. We are the UK's leading Black and Asian owned Web3 solutions and financial literacy company. We solve many problems in the emerging technologies, crypto Web3 space, including but not limited to connecting such companies with investors, VCs, family offices, angels, etc., helping such companies with strategic business partnerships and even developers. We do 3 free webinars a week. We've got our legacy show, The Game, every single Monday, 8 p.m. till 9:30 UK time since 2020. This is our longest standing show, and this is mainly run by our CEO and my co-founder, Mr. Michael Hardin. It's mainly focused on stocks and crypto fundamentals. Once a month, we do a collaboration with Crypto Mondays and talk to founders. Fridays is our NFT Fridays show, focusing on non-fungible tokens and digital assets. And of course, Sundays is our charts and trading show. We are still running our Wednesday in-person meetup, Create Tech, in Manchester, which has been running every single Wednesday, 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. in person since the start of this year. However, since I'm relocating to outside of the United Kingdom, there is a high possibility that Createch will sadly come to an end by September. So if you know anybody who's Manchester based, let them know about Shuriken Sounds, our subsidiary company, and they can get the secret drop on Createch. Cool. So, disclaimer, terms and conditions. All content is for education, information, and entertainment purposes only, and it should not be considered as investment advice or recommendation to buy, sell, hold any assets, nor place any trades. Please always do your own what, guys?
Research.
Research. Our content is intended and should only be used for informational use only. It's very important to do your own analysis before making any investments, which should be based on your own individual circumstances. You should always take independent professional advice from a professional advisor or independently research and verify all and any information you may find in our show that you may wish to rely upon, whether you wish to make an investment decision or otherwise. All investments come with what, guys?
Risk.
Risk. So please always do your own what, guys?
Research.
Research. Neither myself. Wait, any financial advisors in the house?
No.
No. That's good. Wait, we got a new person here. H. How you doing? Is this your first time here? You're mute. But welcome. Okay. We do not tend to be perceived or received as financial advisors, but we're working in collaboration with several accredited advisors. So if you're unable to mitigate your risk, let us know immediately so we can refer you to an accredited financial advisor. So what an interesting week. We now have a new prime minister. I won't talk about my political views. But it definitely makes for interesting an interesting direction in the pound sterling. If the will the new prime minister take us out? Will the new prime minister bring us into the European Union? I've always said that maybe one day the UK will switch to euro, so that's quite interesting. But let's not get too political because we are obviously here to make money and grow wealth and not to talk about politics. Bit Blonde, how you doing? Good to see you. You look healthy.
Thank
So
you.
you've been catching the sun in Portugal.
Yeah, the way too much. Yeah. It's quite hot over here compared to London.
Stop
But
your moaning.
pardon?
Stop your moaning. We want a bit of that heat over here. It's so cold.
Oh, wow. Well, I mean, north, it's quite similar, but yeah, it's very hot right now. But yeah, has been a crazy week in the UK with this crazy movements on political side. I'm not very into it, but I hope one day crypto will be a big thing in the UK, really. And I'm not sure with our current government if that's going to happen, but hopefully that will get better, at some point. It's very sad to see the entire industry moving to UAE or countries like that. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get too deep to it, but I just feel like they should do something about it. It's a lot of crypto is the future, is a lot of money in blockchain, all these kind of things, and UK is being left behind, and it's sad. With that said,
You're not wrong, Emily.
yeah, it's sad though. Like, they should do something about it. Everybody wants to move to Dubai, places like this. How come you pay a lot of tax, right? But anyways, that's another talk. Let's move into Bitcoin. I am not trading today, but I will definitely tell what I think. I'm trading INA. Let's start with this one. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with INA. USDT is from Ethereum, Ethena, something like that. I struggle to pronounce this name. Ethena, I believe. So I think it's a massive opportunity in this altcoin, really. I'm very surprised that was liquidated, to be honest.
What's the background to it?
Yeah, we can go straight away to the website. Let's go together. It's Ethereum Basic. You can also have your own. Can you see?
Yep.
Okay, you can have airdrop still.
Pendle. Okay.
You can learn more. Okay, let me go back to the main page because I don't feel like it's anything. Basically, you can restake and do a lot of things, and it's built on Ethereum. So, not very technical on it. I mean, not very into the blockchain itself, but more on a trading side. If you come to this analysis, I was watching this and I mentioned in other live, if we survive this crash, I would keep buying. So I bought at the first momentum here on the 0.34, and I'm going to buy more here on 0.68. And then I will just start to take profit around 1.04 because this is actually new, right? So you want to do your own research. But as we survived this crash, I was like, this is not going to go to zero anyways. So I will be personally not only buying in a long term, but also trading. And I've shared some of my results. Like since I bought here, I made 200% already on this one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Done well
It's crazy.
done.
Is it layer 2, so the fees are lower?
Pardon?
No.
Is it layer?
It's not, mate. It's not about fees. She's trading on a centralized exchange, so fees have
yeah.
nothing to do with anything. All fees for all assets that Emily trades on her centralized exchange are the same, regardless of crypto. There's no like gas fee on gas fees don't matter and stuff on a centralized exchange, right? Tell me if I'm wrong.
No, yeah, it's true. But you can buy this on Revolut too. Okay. it doesn't mean much, but things that go to Revolut, it's not like I'm very, very into Revolut, but it's just like I don't feel like the bank would just allow some, scam project into their own thing. So I'm not sure. And I don't really want to talk about the long term on this one, but I think it's a massive opportunity today at INA. So I would definitely keep watching this one. And as I posted already, I had 200% from the moment I bought. It's up on profit. So it's crazy. But Bitcoin and Ethereum, I am not longing today because I just wanted to wait and then let's see what's going to happen on Monday. I mean, tomorrow morning. Okay. But potentially we could retest the 200 EMA. We could get rejected once more and go down. But I think we are definitely going to retest the 200 EMA. And also the same thing on Bitcoin, but we broke the support. So it doesn't look that great. If we do retest, would be 62,632. But personally, I am not trading today, but maybe tomorrow. So I will keep my eyes on all coins. I just wanted to catch a bear opportunity as we had this massive crash. I thought that Dogecoin was about to get liquidated as well, and I think INA, Dogecoin, those are nice opportunities to gain more than Bitcoin at the moment. So that's pretty much what I'm doing today.
You want to take a look at crypto bubbles, Big Blonde?
Yep. Yeah, it's not looking good, as we like to see. But Hopi is up 103%. I'm not familiar with it at all. Probably meme coin. But if you're looking into buying, I would say Michi, whatever is 31%, 37%, Polymath. What else? Maga, Pokey. It's a lot of meme coins. But yeah, anything from 37, 40% down, I would actually try, I think all coins has, more chance and more profit than Bitcoin and Ethereum today or tomorrow, probably. So yeah, just find the deepest deep of the deepest and buy it.
Cool.
Good idea,
Anything
Emily.
else you want to cover, Big Blonde?
No, that's what I'm doing, but I'm happy to, do research on anything if anybody would like to know about anything.
Yeah. Anybody got any alts you want Big Blonde to look at before I get into it? Before I get into my bit.
Are you exposed to the Ton network at all, Emily?
I'm not trading ton, but I'm holding some. Do you want me to have a look on it?
PPP? Are you
Okay.
looking? Ton season?
I think ton USD has a lot to do,
Yeah, I've also got that as
a lot
well.
of utility behind. So that's something that
And
we
Ton Cat?
okay. It's moving a little bit crazy.
It certainly is.
Let's go to the
Should have
daily.
bought that tip.
Oh my God, this is actually moving to the upside.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm not trading ton, but I'm holding some. Nothing crazy. But maybe if you're not trading yet, just wait.
Not trading, just holding.
Pardon?
Not trading, just holding.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
I think there's a huge upside on this.
yeah. But I was going to talk about the trading side. So if you want to trade, you have to wait for, another low to buy. You don't want to buy the top, okay? But it's definitely going up if we go to the 4-hourly time frame. I'm not sure if it's the best entry, but maybe keep watching it and just try to get a lower price. But it is on an uptrend. I had a position a long time ago here. It is on an uptrend, actually. So whatever, if you want a long, just make sure to buy a nice G.
Should have bought in there.
Pardon?
Should have bought in that dip.
Yeah. I wouldn't buy on a daily yet. I would wait a little bit on a daily, close it to the 200 EMA, because now it's pumping. But it's all about, your own market research as well, because I don't know if you are buying on a long term or if you're trading on the 4-hourly time frame. So it depends. But it's definitely on the upside.
So your advice is to hold until it hits the 200 EMA. You wouldn't say accumulate?
No, I mean, if you're holding, it's fine. But if you are trading,
No.
I like to buy every time that we touch the 200 EMA back. It's normally, it corrects itself. Do you know what I mean? We can't go up forever. And the 200 EMA, it's very, very accurate. Normally, I'm talking more on a trading perspective, but if you are holding to the long term, it's fine. It's fine. It's already going up, so you'll be fine.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Cool, cool, cool. All right. Guys, I got something. Thank you, Bit Blonde, for your weekly segment as always. Really appreciate you. Ladies first, as always. Chivalry's not dead. A blockchain sensei, and we appreciate all the women in crypto. And yeah, man, big ups to Bit Blonde, flying the flag. You know what I mean? What was trying to think. No, you was at some conference recently, right? Was it like you just specifically representing women in tech, or am I just making this up? This is something that happened 2 months ago.
Oh, that was like a couple of days ago in London. That was a private event. I do a lot of conferences, so I'm not sure which one you're talking about.
She's a busy woman, guys. She's a busy woman. Anyway, let's too many
Thank you.
conferences. Too many conferences. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna put you on. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys on. This is the most important video that every if see information is time sensitive, right? And if I can point you, I spend every single day, I spend a minimum of 5 hours studying the market alone. I spend most of my time studying. This is what you guys should be doing, not trading, not trying to make money squeezing out of the market. Trading and squeezing money out of the market should be like 5 to 10% of your energy. 9% of your energy should be going towards learning and understanding the market, and it gives you an edge. Why do you think Warren Buffett spends 8 to 12 hours reading and the rest of his time speaking to his asset under management clients? That's what that's what one of the best asset managers in the entire world in human history does, and that's what you should be doing, right? So I want to point you guys to the most important video in all of investing and trading across all assets, right? And that's this video here. Why? Because there is one factor that moves price action across the board, across all assets. Remember, guys, all assets are tied together, right? For all the newbies here, I'm gonna say something which I like to repeat, which is a financial fundamental, that all markets are tied together Okay, all markets are tied together, and all that happens in the world is money is moved between the Federal Reserve, the People Bank of China, okay, the TGA, which is the Treasury General Account, the Treasury General Account of the American government, right? Stocks, crypto, debt, real estate, gold, silver, oil, right? Easier said than done, but money is never burned. Money is always added to money's always added to the supply of the world, and then eventually gets refinanced and then into the stock market and eventually to crypto, right? So following liquidity is your number one edge in the market. Following liquidity is your number one edge in this market. This edge is bigger than any chart, any indicator, any influencer, right? Because everybody here should strive to be able to do their own analysis and never rely on anybody, not even Blockchain Sensei, to give you calls. Okay, so why is this video so important? This video is so important because
How
it
you think
has not one, but two of the greatest modern day pro crypto, pro tech stocks, economists, and I guess you could say like liquidity information providers in the world. Two of my favorite ones: Raoul Pal, who's the CEO of Real Vision, and Michael Howell. Okay, so we're gonna. I've run this video through transcript of summary because obviously I'm not going to watch the video live on technical analysis, but I just want to go over these two people very, very quickly, and then we're going to go over through the AI transcript, and then essentially I'm going to give a kind of market outlook and prediction. So Raul Paul, let me just get him on Twitter 1 second. RAULGMI. RAULGMI. Okay, this guy has an NFT as his picture, right? But basically, he's the founder of globalmacroinvestor.com, right? Real Vision, which is basically like a education platform, okay? And Raul Paul has a basic theory, and it's called the everything theory. Let me just a sec. Let me just get onto there. Everything. No, give me a sec. Everything. The hell? 1 second. Had it. Just want to go over his basic theory. What is the everything code? Give me a second. I'm just basically running this through AI. I want to go over the points of this video that will prepare you guys for the next 18 months, which should be your absolute concern. Your absolute concern should be how you can change your life between now and the next year. That should be your number one concern, and every single day trading activity should come second to that. What is the everything code? Okay, so Raul Paul came up with something called the everything code, and this is the explanation. There is the since the 2008 crash, we'll be going through what's called a debt refinancing cycle, right? So it's based on refinancing debt that started in 2008 after the global financial crisis, and that liquidity happens in a 4-year cycle. Okay, so Raoul Paul argues that since the financial crash of 2008, of which he's been extremely bullish on Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, and flies the flag for the coiners, right? Like Bitcoin is literally the greatest global liquidity proxy in the world. When Bitcoin was at all-time lows in October 2022 at 16K, that's because global liquidity was at an all-time low. And when Bitcoin was at an all-time high in May 2021, that was because liquidity was at an all-time high, right? So 4-year liquidity cycles. Currency debasement. Basically, Raul Paul argues there's about 8% per year on debasement of currency, basically inflation. And there's basically two main markets. The two only markets are technology and crypto, and every other market largely reflects the currency debasement. This is true because the stock market is mainly tech, right? Liquidity is a key driver. Liquidity, not news, not any catalyst of news is just some short-term, priced-in matrix attack. Everything's to do with liquidity. So follow liquidity. High correlations. Powell mentions very high correlation between global liquidity indexes and assets like the Nasdaq and Bitcoin. My bad. Nasdaq is actually a greater global liquidity index proxy. Okay, so the video that they dropped, boom. For those that don't know, and those who don't use AI, one of the best AI tools, I'm pretty sure everyone here goes to YouTube every day. So because you go to YouTube every day, you have no reason, shout out to Jay Johnson for putting me on. You have no reason to not use transcripts and summary. You go to Claude AI, which is a free LLM, a free large language model tool. You log in via your Gmail, and then you get this Google Chrome extension for free, and you can summarize YouTube videos. Okay, so let me go to the video summary. 1 second. 1 sec. Okay. So I summarized it. Blah, blah, blah. So let's just go over the summary of the key takeaways of this video. Liquidity is a crucial driver of markets, particularly for tech stocks and cryptocurrencies. In fact, if you are in cryptocurrency and you do not know where in the liquidity cycle we are, you are losing a huge edge. This is something that you should pay attention to. I'm going to give everybody tips on how to pay attention and where we are in the cycle, right? So, everything code. Central banks and governments are aware of the importance of liquidity. The speaker expects liquidity to increase significantly. This is the key. The speaker, aka Raul or Michael Howell, sorry, the other guy, Michael Howell, is a CEO of 42 Macro, which is a daily data providing macro service that is paid subscription, and I look at their data most days. So the speaker expects liquidity to increase significantly in the second half of 2024. So generally up in the next 6 months and through 2025, driven by various factors including potential Fed rate cuts, actions by the People's Bank of China, and the regulatory changes. Don't know what that means. The current economic cycle is viewed as being in its early stages with potential for stronger growth through 2024-2025. The current environment of monetary inflation, assets like gold and cryptocurrency are expected to outperform traditional assets. Blah, blah, blah. Cool. So AI prompts. What do you need to do? You need to speak to AI intelligently. So I said to AI, I'm teaching a class of mainly beginners, less than 2 years experience of crypto investors, teaching them about financial literacy. Please summarize this video for my beginner class. So for a beginner crypto investor, for most beginners here, the importance of liquidity. Understand liquidity is crucial in the market. Liquidity refers to the ease in which an asset can be bought or sold without causing a significant price change. In crypto, increased global liquidity often correlates with higher crypto prices. Okay, market cycles. Next year, we're going to go through the euphoria. Remember, it is so important for you guys to position yourself to maximize making money next year, positioning yourself to making almost guaranteed insane generational wealth mathematical multiples, because guess what? When the bull market ends, it's very difficult to make money in crypto for 1 year. I'm going to say that again because people forget about this. Upon the top of a bull market, let me just go to charts. Upon the top of this bull market, which will come in some time in summer 50k, inshallah. Look at that. We're going to 50k, in my opinion. Right. So look, never, ever, ever forget the date ranges of November 2021 and November 2022. Let this date range live in your head. Let it never, ever leave your soul. Okay. Always remember this is going to happen again for absolutely sure. Don't believe these crazy people that talk about some ultra crypto super cycle is going to go up and never come down. This is stupid, and I disregard this ridiculous theory. right, will absolutely go through a bear market sometime in late 2025 or 2026, and you will not be able to make money in cryptocurrency for 1 year unless you're a competent options trade futures trader, of which most people will never become, because even I, after 9 years of the market, I'm an incompetent futures trader. That's just life, and you have to accept that only a few people have the talent to day trade, Hemley being one of them, Landry being one of them, and most beginners should throw away the idea that they will be profitable day traders, because it is a fallacy and you have way better chances of investing. Anyway, not that, you lose sometimes, and most people never ever make a good financial return. This is why I always tell people, like, invest first. Very careful, very, very careful, right? But where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Okay, so long-term perspective, risk management. Okay, this is all general. This is kind of annoying thing about AI. Sometimes it just gives you all the general points. Okay, so fortunately for you guys, I took some really good screenshots from this talk. Okay, where are we? Okay, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. Look, boom. Okay, so this is one of my professors called Professor Adam. Shout out to Professor Adam from the real world. If you know, you know. Sure you won't mind me taking this. This is literally a reflection of global liquidity. Look here, right? When this is May 2021, this is November 2021. Let this McDonald's sign live in your head and understand all the fun in crypto will come to an end sometime in summer 2026, summer 2025, December 2025, in that range. And crypto, you better be out into stable coins by that point. Always prepare your mind for that. Don't get lost in too much DJing. So, as you can see here, right, crypto basically did a double top in May, November 2021, but liquidity declined. That's divergence. Okay, which is the bigger, which is stronger? The technical analysis on Bitcoin chart price action, or the global liquidity going down? The answer is the latter. This is way more important. And that's why crypto crashed, because global liquidity went down, right? And then we bottomed out in 2022. And now we've been moving a little bit choppy, right? The reason why we are going down is because we need to fill this what's called air pocket, okay? Decline here, markets must decline. There's no catalyst for market prices going up upon liquidity being drained. This is why you should pay attention to liquidity. Okay, so next slide. Net inflows into the US dollar. As we can see here, lockdown, May, November, decline. I still think we need to pull back a little bit more. And then, one second. What else I want to show you? Who is the second biggest liquidity provider outside the Fed? It's the PBOC, the People Bank of China. Just like the Nasdaq and Bitcoin are great proxies to measure global liquidity and Fed liquidity, there is an asset, iron ore. For those that don't know what iron ore is, I literally learned about it today. I can't lie. Is this right? So price action in iron ore is basically reflective of the second biggest liquidity provider in the world. Again, I still think we just need to pull back a little bit and then spring up. Right, so quick letter from 42 Macro. We remain optimistic and resolute in our projection that the global liquidity cycle bottomed in October 2022 and looks to expand until the next peak sometime around late 2025. We warned earlier this year about a likely Q2 2024 air pocket in global liquidity, which is now clear from the data and the market reaction. How long could this last? So, how long will it last? I still think it's lasting. Why? So, I'm going to put you guys on some extremely high-level information that I basically didn't know about until recently, and that is the H4.1. So, every single Thursday at 4:30 p.m., the Federal Reserve, which are in charge for the printings of American dollars, which are 60% of the world's money and liquidity supply, right? Either printing lots, printing a little bit, or printing a little bit. So a little bit or a lot, or slow down, but they never burn dollars, right? So there's a report that gets released every 4:30 p.m. Okay, on Thursdays. I'm assuming that's some kind of American time. Anyway, we can download the latest one, right? Now all this information here is absolute gibberish to me, or it would take me too long to decipher this information. So guess what? This is what we use AI for. We download the PDF, okay? And then we run it through transcript and summary. I don't even pay for the premium version of Claude. The free version is sufficient. If it's sufficient enough for me, it's probably sufficient enough for you. And then what I did was I gave AI this prompt, and I said to AI, I'm a six-figure crypto family portfolio asset manager. I've been profitable in the markets for over 4 years now. I'm pretty financially literate. However, up until now, I have not paid attention to the H4.1 released by the Federal Reserve every Thursday. Please break down the key takeaway data points from this document and explain how it could or at least historically affect the crypto and stock prices. Notice how I'm looking for two types of information. The problem with a lot of people, you know who you are. Some of you might be in the room. Some of you might be watching live on YouTube. Some people will watch the replay, and some people will, even though they are this person today, listening now or on the replay, will continue to be this person. And then you have to learn to lose money, and then go back to the point of when somebody intelligent who's been in markets like me say this, right? And the main point is too many people look for contemporary information all the time. You always want to know, where's the market going? Where's it going tomorrow? Where's it going today? What can I buy today? What can I sell today? That's okay. But you know what gives me the edge amongst 95% of everybody who loses money in the market and can't be profitable is the fact that I always look for fundamental information. So I encourage everybody to always seek fundamental information, not just contemporary information. Contemporary information changes all the time. So we're going to look at the contemporary information, which brings me back to my bias that we still have more pullback to go, and I have not bought yet. Whereas everybody's been DCAing and etc., I've bought nothing. I've bought no crypto for months, not months, maybe like 3 weeks. I've not placed a trade. Except Daddy Coin, which is Tate's coin, I've literally bought nothing. And this is what you guys need to learn to do sometimes. Do nothing, right? And this is why a lot of people lose money. So I am I encourage people to be studious in the market and only make moves when you have high conviction. So my conviction comes from data. So here are some takeaway from the 5th of July. The total reserve bank credit. No, the total global debt is around $300 trillion. The total fiat currency is around $100 trillion. Debt outweighs fiat by around 3-1. So the total reserve bank credit is currently at 7.1 trillion. Remember, there's a million, millions, and a trillion. So I'm going to make this. I'm just going to say it easier for people to understand. So 7.1 trillion. This figure represents the Fed's overall balance sheet size. A decreased trend of -$1 trillion year over year suggests the Fed is tightening monetary policy, which could potentially lead to less liquidity in financial markets. Obviously, this is a weekly meeting, so it's not like they mean it's a bear market. They just mean expect some more downside. Securities held outright. Okay, 6.7 trillion. This includes US Treasury securities, federal agency debt, and mortgage-backed securities. The year-over-year decrease of $0.8 trillion indicates the Fed is reducing its asset purchases, potentially leading to higher interest rates. I did actually ask AI later on how the security held affect global liquidity. When the Fed increases its security holdings through quantitative easing, it injects more money into the financial system. So when it increases security holdings, it means quantitative easing. And what do? it's been decreased, which is a sign of quantitative tightening. Reverse repurchase agreement currently at 0.8 trillion, a significant decrease, 3 decreases, minus 1.3 trillion. So it was 2.1, suggests less excessive liquidity in the financial system. Reserve balances with Federal Reserve banks, 3.3 trillion, an increase. Reserve with the Federal Reserve banks indicates more reserves in the banking system, which could potentially support lending and investment. This is an argument for pumping liquidity. The Treasury General account, also known as the TGA. So this is the opposite of Fed liquidity. When the TGA is like a savings account, okay? So when there is an increase in the TGA, there is a decrease in the liquidity, which could impact market liquidity negatively. That's what that means. Quantitative easing, QE, that means printing money. QT means tightening money. Reserve balances, increase in reserve balances and support lending investment, potentially boosting both traditional crypto markets, increasing liquidity, and the TGA, when that increases, which is the saving account, reduces market liquidity. Okay? So, I hope you took notes. I hope you're not bored, because this game is not supposed to be fun. You'll not make money in this game if you rely on fun. You should be disciplined, whether it's fun or not fun, and you should actually train yourself to try to just be market neutral, whether the market is up, down, sideways. There's always an abundance of things to do, and there is never, ever, ever nothing to do with cryptocurrency. When the market is moving sideways, you should become studious. Okay, so let's go back to a little bit of analysis. Where do I think the market's going? I think so we have a bearish crossover since the 15th of June on the 1020 on the daily, on the weekly, on the daily 1020 moving average, and then on the weekly we're about to cross over. We are about to We have not crossed over on the 1020 all year since October 2023. We are about to cross over. This red is about to cross over the blue, which is a bearish signal, which is why I believe we are going to test. If we go to those 49,000, I'm not surprised. Like, we need to chop in this zone, in my opinion. And let me tell you what I think is going to happen, yeah? We need market prediction. Market prediction, right? Gonna pump up a bit, and everyone's gonna be like, yeah, and then I'm gonna pull back. No, I mean, yeah, no, it's over, and then we're gonna send. Let me tell you why. Okay, we're not going to do too much technical analysis. I want to give you guys the raw, not common logic, the sensical logic, right? So, 1 second. Cancel. Then share screen. Boom. Okay. Write notes. There's a website where I can write notes. Notepad, write your notes online. Fantastic. So, this is going to be a non-technical, almost like too common sense. Common sense is not common. Right, so, edit, file. It's bigger, makes bigger. Makes bigger. Yeah, cool, right. So, fundamental, I'm going to put ninjas, right, in case I'm wrong. Ninjas, fundamental reasons for a bearish summer. Are you ready? 1. Okay, 1. Ninja's fundamental reasons for a bearish summer. 1. July. Okay. The USA and China are the the USA is the biggest liquidity provider. China is the second biggest liquidity provider, followed by, oh my God, followed by Europe and Japan. Okay. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. The USA, China, and Europe, and most of Europe. I don't even know about Japan, right? But this is a good enough reason for me. I'm not going to Google it. In fact, let's Google it for a second. When does Japanese what's this? Japan has 4 seasons. Spring is from March to May, summer from June to August. Okay, that's even more amazing. When does Japan start school? Japanese school begins in April. Ah, cool. Never mind then. So, okay, USA, China, most of Europe, and Japan follow the same seasons approximately at the same time. At the same time, right? I.e., July and August are the months with what in the world? Not financial markets, just think of the normal world, right? Step outside finances. What happens in July and August? Come on, come on. What happens in August? Exactly. July and August are the months where NPCs and the plebs and non-coiners, guys, I want you to live in a world. This might sound evil, but I don't really want to sound evil. But we make money because most people lose money. You need to get with it. And you need to sit on the intellectual superior chair. And you need to look down on the NPCs and the plebs and the non-coiners because they are our liquidity. That's the way the world works. I'm not better than people. I'm not a higher being, but I'm better at trading and investing. And so should you, aim to be. Because everyone else who's going to pump money in the market are the reason why we're going to sell on them. And that's how this market works. If you have any problems with that morally, you shouldn't be in financial markets. We make money because people lose. We literally make money and are getting rich off the economy falling. I'm so real. Our crypto goes up because fiat currency goes down. So be hyper aware. July and August are the months where NPCs, the plebs, and the non-coiners are most distracted, spend the most money, and and the most energy harvesting goes on in the matrix. Okay? That is my fundamental reason, and I can be absolutely wrong, and the markets can send despite this idea. So don't hold me towards it. Think about it. I'm not a financial advisor. If it makes sense to you, cool. If it doesn't, and you have a reason, and you want to buy at today's prices, don't let me be the reason why you don't buy at today's prices. I'm telling you I've not bought. And so far, I've been right. So, September is when American, Chinese, and European school, college, and uni kids go back to academia, aka programming. Oh, I absolutely hate I literally hate the education system. Biggest scam in the entire world. So uni kids go back to academia, aka programming. Okay, so nobody is thinking about the dip. So why not bleed the market and bottom out in time for the November presidential US elections? Okay, so this is my fundamental reasoning. Let's go back to technical analysis. Let me ask you this. Why would the weekly RSI look? Okay, you could argue the 1020 crossed over here in September 2023 and it was invalidated. So you could say, well, it's about to cross over and it's about to be invalidated 2 times. As in the red crossing over the blue. That's up to you. If you think this RSI is going to magically hit some kind of major support and start sending, you can think that. If you think that your altcoin is going to survive, if you think that your altcoin is so superior that it can withstand, even if Bitcoin were to draw down to these levels, you live your life. But with all my experience in the market, I've understood that patience is a virtue. I've not made money on ton meme coins. I've not been trading. I'm happy for everyone who's been making profit. Congratulations, Emily, on your 200%. That's fine. That's absolutely fantastic. It means you have money for the dip. But my general consensus is that we have further to go down. My general consensus is that Nvidia is overvalued. Why the hell is this chip company worth $3 trillion? Can't tell me it's worth more than Google. Can't tell me it's worth more than Meta. Can't tell me Nvidia is worth more than Apple. Ooh, biggest stock in the world. Don't buy Nvidia at today's price. Wait for things to come down. What you should be looking at is for undervalued companies. I know I've been talking about PayPal for the longest. I'm sorry, it hasn't gone up since. I've been talking about it since summer 2023. But guess what? My conviction remains. My conviction remains. This stock will go absolutely berserk in the banana zone. I put my reputation on it, not financial advice. I don't see PayPal not resurging back. It's just we are just in an ultra long accumulation zone, and patience is a virtue. And hopefully I'll have the last laugh when this stock turns around. But what you should be looking for in the market right now is that it is not the time to be overexerting energy in trying to look for things that are going up. It is time to hyper-accumulate undervalued assets that you believe are going to do insane mathematical multiples between now and the top of the bull market. No. Oh my God, I thought I was going. No. You can look for meme coins and stuff that are going up. And I know Toncoin's been making money, and congratulations everyone who's making Toncoin. But generally speaking, you can look for things going up when the market swings round. Do you understand? Can you understand? Think how silly it is to be looking for things that are going up in a bleeding market. Does it make sense? I will literally do a futures trade. Now, I don't trade very often on leverage. I will do a futures trade when I'm confident the market has bottomed out and there is momentum. Yeah. You don't need to, when people say buy the dip, you don't need to buy every dip. I don't know who said every time crypto's down a little bit, you need to buy it. But I've held my stable coins. I haven't bought anything, and I'm so happy because the market is not at the point where I want it to be right now, personally. But I don't discourage anybody from DCAing. I don't encourage, in fact, I don't even encourage anybody to do anything that I do blindly unless you've done your own research and what I do aligns with you. Maybe you absolutely cannot stand having your fiat currency sitting on the side and you are willing to buy crypto today at today's price, which is absolutely fine. But all you must do is accept that if you do buy TON at today's price, there is a possibility, in my opinion, more likely than not, that it's going to go down to $6. That's what I believe, right? So I want it at the $6 price. If it never goes to $6 price, then that means I was wrong and it was my fault. But I still have my bearish bias. For at least another 2 weeks, because the H4.0, 4.1 meeting that came out by the Federal Reserve 2 days ago on Thursday literally says that trillions have been taken out of major liquidity pools. So I don't know why anybody would think this market is going up. And that's my consensus, even though I might be wrong. Okay, let me take any questions. Share this. Cool. Let's take any questions. What, no questions? I thought I spit fire.
You are, bro.
I got a question.
Speechless.
H, how you doing? It's your first time here, man. Welcome.
Yes. First of all, my apologies. There was a background in the house. I couldn't have no control over it, so that's why I couldn't speak. I just maintained it muted. Okay, sorry about that.
No, it's okay. Do you have a question? And
been
what was your
introduced here.
feedback?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Okay. It's very interesting. For my first time, I was just trying to listen to see if I can get anything that I can hold on to. It's very interesting, to be honest. Is this program going to be the same time or your future program, or sometime time we change? Sorry about that. The question that I'm asking for. That I wanted
No. Of course. We
be more
welcome new
involved
people.
in.
Yeah. We welcome new people. So, we do 3 free webinars a week. Okay. Man, I hate Web2 sometimes. Okay, so we do 3 free webinars a week. So let me tell you the difference between the webinars. So it's Monday, Friday, Sunday, 8 p.m. plus. Mondays is our fundamental webinar, right? This is about more like stocks and crypto fundamentals, and it's mainly done by my CEO. So this guy, Michael Hardin, he normally does the Friday show. Okay, that's what Friday is about. Sorry, Mondays. Fridays is NFTs. You can come to this, but I'm going to be honest, this is more advanced. This is more for people that are into digital art. And then Sundays is our chart show, where we do a lot of technicals and we look at the market outreach. All the replays are on YouTube. All the replays are on YouTube. So you just type in blockchain sensei, and we've got high quality videos as well, as in videos I'd recommend are this one here, lessons from celebrity financial advisor Emmanuel Asuko. He's been on
Because
channel
when
4.
you talk
This
about
is
that,
one of our dear friends. This content is amazing here. We have some high quality. We have like other videos as well, where we've got a really good video with Ian Dunlap, the master investor. He's one of the greatest investors of this generation. I truly believe it. I had the pleasure of sitting with him for an hour and a half in 2022. So you can find all the replays here, and also the link in our Instagram bio. If you click the link in our Instagram bio, you can join our free Telegram. I can't actually. Basically, I can't show you the link in our bio because I'm a creator, so it brings me to this page. But if you click the link in our bio, we've got a free Telegram, free WhatsApp. So the way we run just to explain to you and everybody he kind of doesn't really understand, we run a for-profit business that is built off freemium. So freemium is like we give a lot. We give a lot. That's why we do a weekly meetup in Manchester. What city are you based in? You're in Manchester. Okay, cool. Yeah, we do a weekly meetup. Okay, nice. Yeah, we do a weekly meetup called Create Tech. So if you message Blockchain Sensei, if you message Instagram, I'll give you more information on this. Um, And yeah, the reason why we're able to do what we do, be able to talk at London Startup Weeks and then you know, work with seven-figure entrepreneurs, eight-figure entrepreneurs, is because we give out so much, and then we've also got a paid subscription service as well, which is £250 a month. So yeah, this show has been running every single Sunday, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. for a year. I don't see why that would change. And if you've got any questions, I recommend you ask our community Telegram and community WhatsApp. People are very friendly over there, and you can network with people in our free WhatsApp and free Telegram. I hope that answers your question. Are you invested in crypto, H? Are you familiar? What's your level of understanding?
Okay. Honestly, I'm just new in the field yet. Yeah, so I'm not being involved yet into this program before. So I come to know it. That's why I'm here today.
Okay, cool. Well, welcome. Please join our WhatsApp. Please join our Telegram. I'd really appreciate it if you, on the stream, if you go on YouTube, like and comment and say it's H from the stream. Thank you. And then if
Okay.
you go into Telegram or WhatsApp and say, join, and then say I was at the Technically Speaking Sunday show. Ninja welcomed me. I'd
Okay.
recommend you guys watch the replay. I'm new to crypto, but it's good to be in this community. I really appreciate those kind of
Okay.
things. I don't want
Okay.
like it as much as I want to make money and I run a for-profit business and I'm very, very busy. I do have a passion. We do have a passion in helping people for nothing as well. And I don't, Blockchain Sensei is not about selling mass courses to the public. You know what I mean? We give out this information to help us be
Okay.
to be sharp in our craft. And as long as we can bring a smile on people's faces and help people with generational wealth and financial literacy, then we do our bit. You know what I mean? Any questions, H?
Well, is it kind of a what you call it? Is a program that be running like where you will be doing a kind of like a not union but kind of where you can follow on programs and keep learning things to develop your intent to become as a crypto investor. Is it a kind of program?
So in terms of program, this is not a program. This is Mondays, Fridays, Sundays are free
Yeah.
webinars. Let me just iterate that. It is not a
Okay.
program. Okay. Let me iterate something as well.
Yeah.
I don't have a degree, first of all. I'm not a professor, right? Nobody here is a professor or anything like that.
Okay.
We are market practitioners.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. I got it.
The reason why I can confidently speak about this is because
Yeah.
I manage, I'm in my 20s and thankfully do manage six figures in the market, right? Which God has blessed me with through many years of
Okay.
dedication in this market. This is absolutely what I do full time.
Yeah.
I don't have a job. There's no job. There's no side hustle. This is my life. I wish I could come on camera. I'm so passionate, but my camera's not working, right? But I'm sure you can hear my voice, right? This is absolutely what me
Yeah.
and my CEO and my technical director live, eat, breathe, sleep. So the webinars are not a program. There is no when people ask
Okay.
me what are you talking about this Friday? What are you talking about Monday? I have no idea. I came straight from the gym
Okay.
and then jumped on this webinar. This webinar was not planned. There was no pre-preparation. I'm too busy to ever prepare for webinars. I just turn up, and give information. If you want a more structured educational program, you have two choices. You can either subscribe for the dojo, which costs £250 a month, and that's basically where I actually show you the behind the scenes of my trading account. I never show my investment accounts and trading accounts on YouTube for privacy and security. But if you want to see the behind the scenes of tens of hundreds of thousands of dollars, that's why we charge a premium for £250 a month. That's where we do 5 private webinars a week, and you're in a group of, I won't say high net worth, but higher net worth and more competent individuals. And then if you wanted something tailored, then you can talk to me one-on-one. But I do charge at least $100 an hour for my time, because when I'm not on these webinars, I'm spending all my time in the markets. And quite frankly, it's not if this was 3 years ago, I'd say, message me or whatever, but I'm not that contactable. Just because
Okay. It's all right. It's all right.
I don't like lying to people. I don't reply to lots of my messages because a lot of time it's just not worth my time to reply. So, yeah, this is why we offer free education, and then we got a paid subscription program. It's not cheap, I'll be honest. It's £250 a month, but I believe it's worth it. And if you want one-on-one education, then we can have a separate conversation on it. But this is why we've got free Telegram, free WhatsApp, free webinars 3 times a week, and this is where we're accessible, and you can ask us anything.
I got it.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Okay,
that.
but
I think I understand.
everyone make H feel welcome, please, when he joins the WhatsApp and Telegram. Say hello to him, and thank you very much. Drog,
Okay.
Broski, how you doing?
All good, man. All good, bro. I like what you're saying today. I like you talking about the overall liquidity, man, and sort of like where we're at in them cycles.
Yeah.
Also about America being 60% of the global liquidity. It makes sense. Yeah, that was insightful. I didn't know that.
100%, man. And then China's number 2, so you can literally keep on top of this market by keeping on top of global liquidity. Not on an intraday basis, but on like an interquarter basis. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good, man. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank
Guys,
you. That was actually one of the best takes, Ninja, from your side.
Yeah, come on. Yes.
Really, I love the outside look into people going on holidays and all that stuff. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. But I mean, I could be wrong. Like I said, I don't want to say it's a fact, but this is why I have a bearish sentiment and a flush out for just this summer. You know what I mean? Just this summer, at least for a few weeks. Ken, how you doing, my friend?
Yo, I'm good, man.
Thank you for being in the trenches
man.
with me this weekend, man. Staying over the flat and getting into that raw poll video. You was there with me when I came across all these discoveries, innit? So now you're
man.
literally
In the alpha.
Ken got the alpha in real life, and now he's literally seeing me regurgitate what I learned with him in person.
But it's good, man. It's good to go over it, because then you pick up other things to go and research and look at.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, I'm 100% in this market.
Appreciate a good
yeah,
session.
please just keep studying, and please everybody look out for H4.1 every single Thursday, 4:30 p.m. I think Washington DC time, some kind of American time. I don't know which exact time, but yeah, run that transcript through AI and ask Claude or whatever large language model you use how this is going to affect liquidity in the next quarter, in the next week. And data's telling me we still got further to go. Yeah, man. Right, guys. Thank you very much for your time. I will see you guys on Monday. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, man.
Bye.